Jahmyr Gibbs is an absolute machine. His rushing ability is elite. His offensive environment is elite. He ranks second in fantasy points per game among running backs last season. He's really in a world of his own here in RYOE per carry and expected yards per carry. Two small concerns from last season to this season. Obviously, Ben Johnson has gone to Chicago, so new offensive coordinator. I do have faith in the Lions organization as a whole, though, so honestly, I put this as like a 1 out of 10 on my worry meter. And then number two, the departures of both Frank Ragnow and Kevin Zeitler on the offensive line. Obviously not ideal, but still, I'll put this at like a 2 out of 10 on my worry meter. In the same tier on this plot as Jahmyr Gibbs is everyone's favorite player, Bucky Irving. From week 10 on, which included a bye week and leaving week 14 in the second quarter, Bucky was the RB7. He's incredibly efficient and talented. He will be facing sort of the same challenges that I mentioned with Jahmyr Gibbs, though. Change in offensive coordinator to Liam Cohen, gone to Jacksonville. And then obviously this Tristan Wirfs offseason injury is not ideal. However, a recent report said there's a little bit of hope that he'll play in week 1, so we'll see. How much better was it for Saquon being away from New York and in Philadelphia? How about a career high expected yards per carry? Better offensive line, better offensive scheme. Stack that with just his incredible talent. He trailed only Derrick Henry in rushing yards over expected per carry last season on his way to being the RB1 in fantasy. Speaking of Derrick Henry, is this dude ever going to slow down? Led the league in RYOE per carry at age 30. The biggest shock on here, in a season where the Dolphins offense looked completely dysfunctional and out of sorts, Devon Achane had the highest expected yards per carry among running backs. But after leading all running backs in RYOE per carry as a rookie, his efficiency this last season took a massive step back. I believe in the talent. I think we see a blend of the two seasons this year. And if he's able to pair that with his receiving skill set that he splashed last season, he has RB1 overall potential. DeAndre Swift, 5th highest expected yards per carry, 2nd fewest RYOE per carry. Yikes. I think Najee Harris right now has better vision than DeAndre Swift. How about a few honorable mentions? Jerome Ford is in the same company as Jahmyr Gibbs, Bucky Irving, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. With the ongoing legal situation with Quinshon Judkins, I do think Ford is a good dart throw in fantasy drafts. And speaking of darts, Jordan Mason, now a Minnesota Viking, might just be good at football and is only behind 30-year-old Aaron Jones in what projects to be one of the best offensive environments in football. I'll give Chuba Hubbard some credit too. Really good rushing yards over expected per carry despite a pretty lackluster offensive environment.